Other news. I love hot Cheeto girls. I know your breath stink. Nigga said I love getting punched in the face.
Your resub is cool.
Yo, shout out to the RPG dummy with the sub. Appreciate it.
And that's Sonic's BBC.
A new God of War side story project set in Greece is coming this year, it's claimed. Shout out to y'all for the follows.
I mean, following Sonic.
Rumors have circulated for some time about a remastered collection of the God of War titles set for this year. Time for the franchise 20th anniversary. God damn, I'm getting old. It's been 20 years since the first God of War came out.
Is as loyal
I
to
don't know,
you
bro.
as Harley's dumbass is to me.
I gotta hit the button for that. God damn. Now Giant Bomb's Jeff Grubb has claimed that a new God of War side story project set in Greece is coming this year. The first several entries in this series were set in Greece and focused on Greek mythology before moving to Norse mythology with 2018's God of War reboot. While the God of War director Cory Balrog has previously said that he's never planned for a second God of War trilogy based on the 2018 game, the conclusion of the God of War Ragnarok left the story open for more titles. Everyone keeps asking about this, so I've tried to find out more. Grubb wrote on Blue Sky. A Blue Sky? Okay. A Blue Ski? There's still a Greek God of War thing coming out this year, but it's not a remaster collection. It's a side story project. Grubb then added, I was never told about a remaster collection, but I asked a source about these rumors, and they told me that nothing God of War would happen at the State of Play, but something would show up at the anniversary. Sony has announced some of its plans to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the God of War franchise. The celebration will include new in-game content for God of War Ragnarok, new merchandise, and physical art exhibits. God of War players will be able to claim the new Dark Odyssey collection from March 20th. Do y'all, let me ask y'all, do y'all want another Greek story? Another young Kratos potentially? Or maybe old man Kratos going back to Greece? Old stomping ground type shit? Do y'all want that? Me personally, I'm good off that. I feel like we should leave it alone. I'm ready to go to Egypt. Y'all keep hinting at it. It depends. If it's like a side story, like some free DLC, because you remember how they released that free DLC for Ragnarok that added like a few hours of gameplay. If it's like a free expansion, I'm not going to complain. Maybe it's like a flashback for God of War Ragnarok set in the early days when he was in Greece telling an extra story or something like that. As long as it's free, whatever. But if it's like a full game, yeah, Valhalla, that expansion. But if it's a full game for $70, some side story, I'm good off of that. Dude, now that the first Berserker came out, probably the grifters will leave us gamers alone to enjoy AC Shadows. No, I disagree with that, Cade. I don't think the grifters will go after the first Berserker. There's no reason. What would you, just out of curiosity, the first... What do you think they would grift with this? Why would you think they would go after this game? I would argue this is a game they would not go after. Look at this shit. This is the type of character they want to play. A white, buff male, super masculine, slaying shit, blood everywhere. This character embodies everything that they're not, but they want to be, you know? So I don't think they would grift after this game because this is what they want to be. They don't play games. Blonde? Yeah, blonde hair. I don't know if his eyes is blue. It's kind of hard to tell. It might be brown. But actually, since you brought that up, I can switch over to that. Spoiler alert, he's trans. Is he really? Because if he is, then yeah, that's fucking funny. If he is, then yeah, they are gonna go after. No, I'm fucking with you. Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit. The game, because you know it's funny. I just put up the reviews. The current Metacritic is sitting at an 80 overall. It's got some 10s, some 9s, some 8s. It's getting good reviews, right? It's a solid game, and this is coming from professional reviewers. I've watched some videos. People who love Souls-like games say this game is fucking fire. It's better than the reviews. So like that'd be fucking funny if it turned out he was. People like, fuck them reviews, they're pushing an agenda. Oh shit. So if you're interested in this, it's there for you. I'm not gonna lie, unless I get a free copy of this game, I'm probably not getting it, chat. I'm just being 100% honest with you. I still haven't finished Split Fiction. Assassin's Creed is probably gonna take a while. We playing Fragpunk. South of Midnight is coming out. It's just too many games. It's too many games. I do want to play it if I can find the time, but this is a game I'm probably gonna have to get on a Steam sale. I went to GameStop the other day because my girl wanted to go in there. I really didn't want to go in that bitch, bro. but you know, she insisted. And they had an Xbox copy in there, so they have physical copies in stores. I'd probably get it for console, maybe for my PlayStation or Xbox. What chapter are you in? Oh yeah, Yakuza. I don't even know what chapter I'm in, to be honest. I think I got 25 hours on it. That's like my personal game. I just chip away at it when I can. 33 Immortals coming out. GameStop still games or mainly toys? It was mainly toys in the one that we were at. It was mad trinkets and plushies and just random stupid shit. Took up way too much wall space. On Game Pass, by the way. The First Berserker is? Is it on Game Pass? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's good. At least it's free. Bet. Maybe we'll do a stream then. I didn't know it was on Game Pass. Well, y'all put me on. Shout out to the chat. Sheesh. Hold up. Let me text somebody. Okay. Rare W in the chat for the chat. Facts. Indiana Jones is dropping on PS5 in April, so Sony ponies will finally have something to play. Yeah, we'll be watching the sales for the Indiana Jones on PS5 as well as Forza. That'd be funny if the top 5 games in 2025 on PS5 or Xbox games. I see Watch on it right now. True. Other Xbox news. Xbox blog posts accidentally leaks Steam tab in user interface. An official blog post released by Xbox today, in a post by Xbox today, the company inadvertently included a mock-up of the Xbox user interface that included a tab labeled Steam. Microsoft and Xbox have already removed the image from the post, but might have shown their desire to release an Xbox that could play games from your Steam library. The blog post in question was penned by Leo Olebe, the VP of Global Partnerships at Xbox, entitled GDC 2025, Opening a Billion Doors with Xbox. The original featured image, as discovered by Xbox Era, highlighted a number of devices displaying the Xbox game library interface, including on a laptop, a phone, and a ROG Ally. In the background, a closer look at the library UI could be seen, and the next to the filters like installed, Game Pass, and recently added is one that simply reads Steam. Bro, you didn't even let us fucking zoom in on the image. Are you kidding me? You bitch. Where's it at? I don't see it. Am I bugging? Is this not the image? No. If that's true, their handheld consoles will be insane. Yeah, imagine being able to combine your Xbox and your Steam libraries into one place. Like, just that'd be fire. It's a small gray tab at the top. Oh, okay, hold up. Small gray tab at the top. Yeah, I'm blind. I don't see it. I'm looking at the top. Game. Oh, there it is. Steam. Oh, yeah. It is there. Oh, shit. This looks real, too. Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's right there. I see it. Uh-oh, somebody's getting fired. Somebody fucked up. I guarantee you this was supposed to be a big announcement in one of the upcoming Xbox Directs. That means that they're really their major plays, they're trying to be able to go anywhere. As a PC gamer, I hope this is real. Yeah, let me tell you why this could be a big deal. Because if you are a PC gamer and a console gamer, but you usually only have one console, it adds value to the Xbox because let's say there's games that are exclusive to console and you're a PC gamer, I'd be more inclined to get the Xbox if I was on a budget because then I can combine my libraries and play them anywhere, whether it's on a handheld, on my PC, or on the Xbox. It's just creating more accessibility, I think, which is pretty fire. That is pretty fire. I also wonder, is there a world where we could see Steam sales on Xbox? Xbox niggas gonna be busting big nuts. Oh, $5 here, $20 here. Oh, just popped in and say, what up, Big Racks? We see you. I'm installing Rise and Ronin on the Xbox. Yeah, I need to, there's some possibilities here. Whenever they announce this, I need to know what exactly do they want to do with this. There's some potential here. Man, I hope this comes to PS4. All right, buddy. I say it adds more to PlayStation, honestly, for the exclusives. Why would you want to own two machines to play the same games?
It's rough out here, so you are a real ass nigga for that, my nigga.
Freaking, you might have kids, right? a world where, you know, you have a PC and an Xbox, and I don't know, the kids on the PC doing homework, but you still want to play your game. You can hop on the Xbox. You could play it because the libraries are combined and play it on the TV. You see what I'm saying? The same reason, like, it seems like that PlayStation handheld, the Portal, seems pointless, but a lot of dads love that shit. A lot of parents. It depends on, sometimes you don't want to sit at your PC. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I played a lot of Assassin's Creed on the couch this weekend on my TV. My other PS5's in there. I was enjoying it. Sometimes I find when I sit at my PC, sometimes like I fall asleep much easier, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't be bored, but just something just sitting at the computer makes me sleepy, and I'm not like yapping. But when I was sitting on the couch, well, I know what it is. You said same, laugh my ass off. I know what it is. When I sit on the couch, like Aki be in my fucking face all the goddamn time. He be hitting me, booping me and shit. So like it kind of keeps me awake. I'm like petting him and stuff like that. I've noticed I was more inclined to get up and walk too, because there's more space. You can't say you enjoyed AC Shadows. Yeah, it's woke propaganda. My bad. So it depends. You don't know everybody's situation. It may not work for you, but for some people it could work. I'm never gonna complain that they're giving us more options. I'm gonna tell you that much. I'm not gonna complain. We gotta be good consumers. I like being comfortable on the couch. It lets me get fully immersed. Something like that. When I'm at the desk, I'm prone to doom scrolling. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I just feel like I'm always tired when I sit at the desk. It's like the tight, cramped space or whatever. I need to clear my sinuses. 1 second, y'all. My fucking sinuses is wild. Oh. Excuse me. Boy, that guy. Yeah, give a life, man. Oh shit. Okay. I had to get a kombucha. Shout out to my kombucha demons out there. Dragon Age Veilgard may be coming to Game Pass. He was trying to fight. He always trying to fight. He a ghetto ass dog. Well, you said I had to go blow my nose instead of doing it in a mic. That's growth, laugh my ass off. Well, to be fair, I would have blew into the mic, but I didn't have a tissue near me, so I had to go get one. In a can? Yeah, and it's refreshing. Them probiotics. I got it at a Costco, a big box. In my apartment, I have a desk right next to my TV in the living room, so I can just connect the HDMI to the TV when I want to play on the couch. Sometimes you just want to play on the couch. I don't want to be super close to a monitor. There was a listing on, I already read this one. There was a listing that surfaced on the Xbox Game Pass. It's been taken down since. So a lot of people think that the news leaked early, Dragon Age Veilgard will be coming to Game Pass, which I think is more than possible because it's already free on PlayStation Plus. So fuck it. We might as well make it free on Xbox too. EA is trying to recoup their money. So they cutting licensing deals with everybody who's giving away free games. Fat butt. So I wouldn't be surprised, but this is not confirmed though. This is not confirmed. I got Veilgard on PlayStation Plus, first Dragon Age game, and I'm enjoying it. What are your thoughts? I liked it. I thought the writing was rough, but the gameplay was fun. I seen a comment on one of my posts on TikTok, and this dude said, I'm so glad that I stopped listening to people on the internet because the internet said Dragon Age Veilgard is the worst game ever. And he's like, I just bought it and it's one of my favorite RPGs. I was like, you see why it's important to form your own opinions? He's like, that's exactly why I'm picking up Assassin's Creed. That's how it should be. If you're not comfortable spending the 70, wait for it to go on sale, but form your own opinions. Let's see. Yo, shout out to Breeze with the sub.
I resubscribe to beating Robin.
Split Fiction has a movie in the works. And a bidding war begins for the rights to adapt the video game into a movie, which is crazy. Because the last time I streamed this game a few days ago, somebody in the chat asked me, do you think this game could become a movie? And I said no. I said no. I think the story in Split Fiction is okay. It serves its purpose to get you from point A to B, right? But is it blowing me away? No. Split Fiction is fun because of the gameplay, the creative level design, the vibrancy, the boss fights. It's the game that's fun. I don't know if I want to watch a movie about this shit, bruh. But I was wrong. For once, chat, I was wrong. See how easy it is to admit you're wrong? Maybe y'all can get some more bitches if you admit you was wrong. A film adaptation of Split Fiction, the hot new co-op game from It Takes Two developer Hazelight Studios, is in the works. Sources at the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco have confirmed that the media company Story Kitchen is putting together the film's cast, writers, and director in a package as offers for the rights keep coming in from multiple top Hollywood studios. They want it. They fucking want it, man. Variety, which is on the ground at GDC this week, is continuing to monitor the bidding war with more details on the project to come. A Way Out would have been a better movie. I actually agree, Big Gum. A Way Out would have been a better movie, especially the way that game ended. I think like the people who didn't play the game, it would have blew them away. Representatives of Hazelight Studios and Story Kitchen did not immediately respond to requests for the comment Thursday. Written by director and Hazelight Studio chief Joseph Ferris and Sebastian Jonas, Split Fiction blends yeah, we know what the game is. So I mean, it's just pretty much they're announcing it's coming. We won't see this for years. But it is coming. I hope it's good. Would y'all want this to be a live action or like a large scale, a high budget animation? I don't know if I can see this working as a live action. We need Kevin. Hey, nigga, drop 5 subs in the chat because I almost choked on my kombucha. This nigga said we needed fucking Kevin Hart in the goddamn movie. That shit almost made me choke laughing. No, nigga, we do not need him. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Once again, because I know some of y'all might be fans. Kevin Hart, the person, seems like a nice guy. But if we're talking comedy, as a staunch defender of the genre, that nigga's not funny, bruh. So if I see this movie gets announced and Kevin Hart's in it, it's a dub. Meaning it's not gonna work. It's a L. No, thank you. No, thank you. Kevin Hart and The Rock star in a live action adaptation of Split Fiction. Like, first of all, it was 2 women in the game. Not a short guy and a nigga that plays the same character in every movie. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Please know that WB, Sony, or Lionsgate. Gotta see a trailer before we judge it. So yeah, no, it's coming. Take this with a super grain of salt. I'm not familiar with this account. Just saw it on my For You page. A Nintendo Switch rumor. The Switch 2 will release on May 9th. An employee from a retailer in Germany said that the Switch 2 is already listed internally for a May 9th release date. The reason I say take that with a grain of salt is whoever buddy is that works at Target in Germany, they could just be lying. Especially because we haven't even seen, we saw the Switch 2 be revealed, but we don't know what games are coming. We don't know the hardware specs. We haven't gotten a full-blown Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. And now you're trying to tell me it's coming May 9th? I don't really believe this one. But then again, it could be true. Maybe they're trying to beat the tariffs. Maybe they're trying to put this platform out sooner than anticipated. Maybe they originally wanted to release it in the winter, or not the winter, but the fall, but they bumped it up to the summer, early summer, because them tariffs is coming.
I don't know why.
The direct is literally next week. When is it? I didn't know there was a Nintendo Direct.
Following Sonic.
Just saying it's coming in a little over a month with no rollout. Interesting business move. That's what I'm saying. Rumor. A Switch 1 Direct presentation may take a Switch 1. Rumors have begun to swirl that the suggested Nintendo Direct may take place this week, specifically on Wednesday the 26th. That's 2 days from now. With the big Switch 2 Direct scheduled to take place on April 2nd. Many assume that Nintendo would opt out of any other major events to lead up to it. Oh, so is this confirmed for April 2nd? Oh, it is confirmed. Okay. Yes, take all the cookies, nigga. So Nintendo, the Switch 2 full reveal will be April 2nd on a Wednesday. So it's coming up. Is that next week? Yeah. Next Wednesday. All right. Well, I might stream that one. What time? Oh, I take that back. I ain't streaming that shit. 6 a.m. nigga. We'll do a recap. We'll get a I forgot. Nintendo does their directs from Japan. They own Japan time. No, thank you. I will not be streaming at 6 in the morning. No, thank you. He said, I'll be up. I won't, nigga. I will pull up an article summarizing everything that was announced that day. No, thank you. This ain't that important. But if it was in the afternoon, yeah, we'll do the highlights. If it was in the afternoon, I would stream this shit. But no, thank you. No, thank you. Because it might be ass. Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. Also be aware, rare W for the European Union out there. Video games can no longer use virtual currency to disguise the price of in-game purchases, according to the European Union. I've already read this document. Basically, they're saying that they're looking for more transparency for European customers. They're basically saying that these video game companies cannot say that, you know, this skin costs 432 gems instead of just saying it costs $5. You have to be transparent about what something costs in the European Union. So they're taking steps towards adding regulation in the EU to improve it so that you can make smarter decisions. Because, and I'm doing a video on this, I don't want to get too much away. Studies show that your brain is not good at translating prices on the fly. And this is one of the reasons why they do this. When your brain sees something, it costs $20 versus 1,500 coins, you're more inclined to spend the money when you see it costs 1,500 coins. It's manipulation. Yo, shout out to Gamer Worth the sub. But when you see that skin costs $20, you'll think about it more. So that's good. Europe gets a W for this. Too bad we can't get it in the States. I'm pretty sure we'll probably never get it in the States because all they care about is fucking money over here in late stage capitalism, baby. How is that getting people? You have to keep in mind the average person is not a critical thinker. The average person, we live in this era where instant gratification is the wave, and these companies prey on that shit. That's all it is. It's that pot of greed. What the fuck? Okay. Let's go into the sub box. Barack Obama's on Blue Sky now. He is? Let me see. What he talking about? What y'all niggas on? What y'all niggas doing? Let's see, Barack.
Thanks for the resub.
Is this him?
Now I can afford a retwist for.
Is this him? The actual Barack Obama? Oh, it is him. Oh shit. Blue Skies. Hey, niggas is getting tired of Twitter. But is that for children or adults? Both. Microtransaction predatory practices, they affect both parties, but more so children. Because children, you know, your brain doesn't fully develop till you're 25. Some of you niggas' brains never develop, but PS4 niggas. So because your brain, the average person's brain doesn't fully develop till they're 25. I don't want to give the video away. Basically, like, the part of your brain that doesn't fully develop till you're 25 is the prefrontal cortex, which helps with controlling like impulses. So because children lack impulse control, they're more inclined to purchase X, Y, and Z. But because we also live in this generation of kids that are growing up in our iPad kids, like I said, their brains ain't ever fully developed and they just have impulse built into them. Like imagine being a child that was raised on an iPad who played Clash Royale and Clash of Clans and all these other mobile games, and they've been indoctrinated into thinking these spending habits are normal. So when you're like, oh, does it only? No, it affects adults too. Keep in mind, the average gamer is 35 years old. Niggas be having 15 builds on 2K every year. And don't say you don't, because I seen it. I say, you get 2 builds out of me. I told them niggas in the group chat this year, you get 2 builds out of me. I'm buying 1 pack of VC. If it don't work, we're losing. I don't care anymore. I'm too old. I got too many bills. My overhead's too high, guys. My overhead's too high. Fucking. So yeah, it's not just children. It's an equal distribution. It was crazy watching my nephew in elementary using a laptop during COVID. They really are exposed to personal tech way too early, and you don't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing. You got set them ground early, them rules early, and you got people in Doge under 25. Yeah, hacking into the fucking our information and shit. But yeah, the average gamer is 35. Don't be fooled. A lot of your coworkers, they're the ones that are spending money on X, Y, and Z. I don't even need to do that. Is this my main account? Sarah Bonds is on there too. Everybody moving over there. Who all over there? Main account, go. Being in Gen Z with unrestricted internet access was crazy. Yeah, and it affected Gen Z, but like the one and like like I always joke because my girl is Gen Z. I'm like, there are differences I can tell between us. Like, she try to joke. I'm like, you're an iPad kid, bro. You're trying to fight it. Got her iPad. She can't get off that shit. I was like, I knew it. But I'm like, Gen Alpha, the ones who were definitely gonna get fucked over, because it's just a lifestyle at this point. All right, what's going on in the sub box? My job is the internet, and I have no problem staying off the internet. I don't tweet that much. I post my content. That's about it. But like, I don't feel the need to share my feelings or give every update. I might crack a joke here or two, a meme. But like, I don't seek validation from the internet. I'm just here to get some money, share some laughs, some wisdoms, and go about my way. Cyberpunk Turf Wars official arcade game trailer. What's that? Did you see this? I don't know. What's this? Firebreak gameplay trailer? Nah, I didn't see this. Let's get to it. First Berserker early access. Wait, it's launching early access? What? What's your opinion on the Saratoga water dude? I don't have any opinion on him. I don't care. Isn't he just like that other guy that was like filming himself going to Target or whatever? I don't really care about that stuff. But I do not care what a nigga with his shirt off is doing in his free time. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. How's your NBA fantasy looking? Horrible. Horrible. So the playoffs started, right? Who else's league is in the playoffs? The playoffs started. I'm up, but I think I'm gonna lose in the second week because this nigga's been healthy all year. First of all, Ja Morant's a bitch. I'll never draft him again. This nigga can't stay on the court. And then when he's on the court, he's inconsistent. And then Joker's been healthy all year. He's missed maybe like 2 or 3 games, which is fine. It happens, right? The playoffs start. I got Joker on my team. Joker was out all last week. And guess what? He's out today. This nigga's about to be out for 2 weeks. So the playoffs in fantasy works 2 weeks at a time. You play the same person for 2 weeks. I'm probably about to lose because my best players are not on the court. And the funny part is, these matchups are close. Like, I'm up like 50 points right now, but if I don't get my 70 from Joker, shit is stupid, bruh. And then Ja just can't stay on the fucking court, bruh. Shit's fucking annoying, man. Dog, everybody. Oh, that's another thing. Yo, if you want to hate NBA players in the NBA, or if you don't want to, don't play fantasy. Fucking Malik Monk out because he's sick. Chet Holmgren is out. I got Eric Gordon's day-to-day. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on my 13-man roster that are fucking injured right now. And it all started when the playoff. I had no problems the last month. Playoffs start, everybody resting, taking a time off. That irks my fucking skin when I see the big O next to somebody's name when they sitting out the game. You look, why they out? Rest day. All right, buddy. You make 200 million. Crimson tech demo. You got to call up Bronny in them G leagues. The NBA is injury hell. Shit is rough in fantasy. And I used all my swaps, my player swaps, just to stay afloat last week. I can't swap this week, so I'm stuck with what players I got. You hear about the Guilty Gear news? Nah, what happened? Fragpunk official. Ooh, new Fragpunk character. They're already dropping characters. What the hell? Minecraft, River City Girls 2. What app you use to check injuries? It tells you in the fantasy app, whoever's on your team. And also you can just look at all the players. It'll list who's healthy and who's not. God of War official tribute 20 years. I think we got all the trailers. I'm ignorant, but is there no salary cap in basketball? 200 million is insane. No, there's a salary cap, but every year it goes up, especially with they keep getting new contracts and shit like that. Like, I think the highest paid player right now is Jaylen Brown. He has like 300 million, and then this summer the salary cap will go up again. So whoever gets the next Supermax will be like 350 or something like that. Yeah, the TV rights and shit. Like they're making too much. No, they're not making too much money because they're getting paid based off the value of the league, right? They bring in the viewership. They're selling the jerseys. They're selling out arenas. It's a business, right? So they're making the money because you have to think about it, right? If you're a team owner and you can afford to pay somebody 300 M's, think how much the owner's making, the billionaire owner. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not going to say you shouldn't pay them that. But what I will say is I think there's too much guaranteed money. Too much guaranteed money. Too many people in the league that are guaranteed $100 million and $200 million contracts when they should put more stipulations on them contracts. Like you got to pay X, Y, and Z a number of games if you're healthy. But let's look at this Firebreak gameplay trailer. That's how we get them $200 million bums. You said 200 million over 4 to 5 years though. That's still 200 million. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Hold up. But let's see. 200 divided by 4. That's $50 million a year. That's not chump change. It's over 4 years though. Once again, if you can pay somebody $200 million, think about how much the owner's making. Like, what are you talking about, bro? No. I'm tired of looking at my fucking roster and it says niggas is sitting out to rest. Are you injured? This is a new thing. I'm telling you, bruh. One day we're gonna have a conversation about the damage Kawhi Leonard caused to the game, bruh. I love Kawhi, great player, but we gonna talk about the damage he's caused to the game. Cause that load management bullshit, bruh. That was not a thing when I was a kid. If you actually injured, you can do your load management. If you're not, you gotta play. You get paid too much. Spurs started it with Tim Duncan. Oh, so we blaming the Spurs? Whoever we blaming somebody, bro.
We've had reports of rogue sticky notes replicating across this sector. If you don't cut back...
Load management is saving careers, though? Whose career has it saved? Maybe I'm missing something. Whose career did it save? I'm actually genuinely confused by that statement. That was a YouTube comment. Whose career did load management save? Tim Duncan, that's it. Okay, I'll give you that one. This nigga, hey, all right, we're done talking basketball. I asked you, whose career did it save? This nigga said Paul George as the first. That's
for TBH to cop a brick from Dr. Eggman.
Podcast P? Granted, he said Paul George, and then you said Bradley Bill. We're done, dog.
Their numbers as old yellow.
Let's look at these trailers. Whatever, dude.
This crisis ain't over.
That's another, I ain't gonna lie, since we talking about basketball, that's another, I think, documentary that we deserve.
Enough money for TBH to cop
We shot the B Custom with the sub. We need a documentary on the inside of the mind of Paul George. Podcast P is fucking funny, bruh. That's one of the funniest storylines of this year. That shit legitimately makes me laugh when I think about it.
In the chat
like this nigga lost, went home and recorded a podcast.
Nigga for that, my nigga.
We need to get together as a team. We need to do better. And then the worst part is this nigga was throwing his teammates under the bus on the podcast. What's the TikTok nigga on the team? Is it Jared McCain, I think? We can't have Jared McCain be the best person on the team. All of us need to step up. Be like, you could have said that without throwing him under the bus, right? You could have just said we all need to step up. Like
Head through the containment door to the next room.
A locker room nightmare. Bro said he's gonna stop podding to make a playoff push.
Safe room dead ahead. Might contain something.
How's that going?
But it'll probably attract a lot of... Oh.
So is this a co-op survival like zombie game?
You sure kicked the nest. There's hiss all over you.
Stand back! Piggy
Not a playoff. He said championship. That shit is fucking funny. This is not my cup of tea. It looks okay, but it's not my cup of tea. I think it's done more harm than good, the whole load management shit. Like Joel Embiid's like a great example. I've been saying since the top of since Team USA played, I was like, they should have sat him this year. At the beginning of the season, when he didn't play like the first 3 or 4 weeks, they should have sat him for the rest of the year. They kept putting him out there. He'd play 1 game, miss 6 games. Just shut him down. He's 30. He's still got a little bit of time. Shut him down for the year. Let his knee heal. And then we're going to try again next year. Let's build around what we got. Nope. They played him and they made it worse. Trying to load. That's load management bullshit. Sometimes you don't need the load management. You need to sit your ass down. Another player is Paul George. He shouldn't have been playing this year. He couldn't stay on the fucking court. He'd score 30 to 35 and then not play at all. Shit is crazy, bruh. They need less games to play. Players have never had to consistently cover this much ground and this intense level at 72 games or less. Yeah, I do. One thing I will say, I do think that the average player is a little bit more shifty, and that does take a toll on your joints. But how many games though? I don't know. Can't they just limit their minutes instead? They could. It's a coaching thing. Like New York's coach, they play their starters the most. That's why Jalen Brunson got injured. You got to manage your minutes, but then when you don't have a proper team to cycle through the minutes, you're forced to play your starters more. So you really got to play the cards that you're dealt. It's a lot of different moving pieces. Plenty of players played 82 games every year. Yeah, people played through injuries and stuff like that. It is prolonging careers, but what are we getting out of it? Because my thing is, if you're not winning championships, is it really worth it? You're just making more money as a player, but then we don't even get to see you play. I don't think it's beneficial to the game. They got to figure something out. Yo, shout out to Eric with the super chat. I appreciate you. He said just showing some love.
Snapchat Sonic, my intrusive thoughts.
The pace of the game was faster back in the day of plumbers, so playing 82 games isn't the issue. What's the issue then? I mean, there's some players that are players almost 100 and not breaking 100 games a year, especially. Some of it is discipline. We're talking about basketball. This is crazy. Some of it is discipline. Like Zion's ass. That's just his diet. I mean, he's in good shape now. But like, we're in year 5 and Big Gumbo still can't get it together. And that's why he's injured. It's different for everybody. Zion's freaky ass. I seen a video of Mariah Mills on Twitter just walking into like a building. And like the caption was, Zion, that nigga is nasty for messing. I looked at that video. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? Super Ant Booty Queen, bro. Nasty ass nigga, bro. I don't get it. But that nigga is a freak, bro.
It's a 1980s style bureaucracy, complete with red
Syntopia,
soul-crushing deadlines.
I can't believe you did that, bro.
Of hell, it's your job to manage sins.
No, you're beautiful.
Before we start turning hell into a fine-tuned machine, let's take a little trip to the overworld to meet your administered, the sentient hummus. As these chickpea-like folk go about
I'm not playing this. Metal Eden. Kind of feeling some frag punk later. Hold on, what's this? We let a spaceship.
Thousands of citizen cores. Future inhabitants of Eden.
What up, Andre?
You have to reach the top chamber and break the last remaining seal. Dropped straight into a hostile zone.
Oh, I seen this already. We've seen this last week. That's that new kind of space. I was gonna say Diablo, not Diablo, but Doom, Space Doom, basically. I'm good off that. Looked okay though. Cyberpunk Turf Wars. You hear 23andMe filed for bankruptcy? I did, and you dumbass niggas gave your fucking DNA up for nothing.
This new follower is as loyal to you.
Couldn't be me.
As Harley's dumbass.
Couldn't be me.
To me.
You gave your DNA away to a company that went bankrupt. Now your DNA is just floating around the world. You got a clone of yourself in the fucking Brazilian and the Amazon rainforest don't even know it. Like, nigga, is that, you see yourself on TV, nigga, is that me? That shit is fucking crazy, bro. That's exactly why I never took none of them DNA tests, bro. I don't want no private company having my fucking data like that, my internal code. No, thank you. This motherfuckers be like, oh, if you don't know where you come from, just fucking take a DNA test. No, I'm a descendant of a slave. I'm not taking no DNA test. That's a hustle. You don't get to enslave me, free me, and then tell me I got to pay to know where I come from. Nigga, fuck you. And now your data floating around because you paid for that dumbass shit. I'm good off that. Where does the info go to? Nigga, I don't know. That's the... It's not funny, but it is. Like, deadass, it's not funny, but it is. You said, where does it go? I don't know. Be honest, did anybody in the chat do the 23andMe? Where do you know where your data is? Do you know where your fucking chromosomes are going? That shit is low-key scary. This nigga in the chat said Abstergo. That shit is low-key scary. Oh shit. Yeah, it's gonna be real shit. It's gonna be sold to the highest bidder. And you don't know what they're doing with that info, bruh. They got your genetic makeup. So is this gonna be like in... Oh, it's gonna be like in arcade cabinets? I'm good off this. I don't go to Dave & Buster's. Chat, bad bitches don't go to Dave & Buster's. I will not explain. Crimson Desert. Yo, imagine real shit. This shit is not funny, but it is. Imagine you going to work, right? You about to cross the street. You at the crosswalk, right? Waiting for the light to go green so you can cross across this busy intersection to get to work. And next thing you know, you see somebody in a mask and some type of stealth outfit with a silver arm on, but he got your face and an assault rifle, just beating everybody's ass downtown wherever you live. And you say, wait a minute, nigga, is that me? Am I the Winter Soldier? What the fuck? And then he stop and look at you and you look at him. Yeah, and then he yells, armed and dangerous, again. Now you got wanted posters all over the world and shit. World-renowned terrorists. No, you're not the winter, you the spring soldier. Because you the new one, you a spring chicken, you the spring soldier. Now you got to go into hiding because 23andMe, Dr. Giro gonna make you into an android. They gonna turn, somebody gonna steal Zion Williamson's data, right? And they gonna turn that nigga into Android 69 because he's a fucking freak. All right. That nigga gonna be addicted to assassinating and fucking big booty ant queens. I think a trunk's gonna appear out of nowhere. If we don't stop that android Zion, nigga just eating gumbo and shit. Because the clone would still have your personality, right? So the clone Zion would like gumbo too. Really anything to eat. It's a time-lapse trailer. Is it really? Damn, bro. What the fuck is the point of this shit, man? These weak-ass trailers today. Y'all lucky I'm yapping. Game of the year. AI Limit. It's an anime Souls-like game. Okay.
Welcome, Seeker of the Branch.
Ever seen such a large-scale necro invasion before?
Large-scale Negro?
Entering the city at this time isn't the wisest choice, I have to say.
More Souls-like. Frame rate dropping. I don't know about that.
What is this place?
Like you.
This looks like the other game I played, Code Vein.
These hollow vessels is my duty.
This demo had me wanting to throw my controller. Why?
Fascination.
It doesn't look good. It looks kind of janky. It doesn't look smooth.
Blood is the ocean of consciousness and energy from which you are born.
The demo was too
I'm here to
easy.
bring down the church.
Shadows is a top 5 AC.
Not
here.
I've seen several people say it's their favorite. I've seen that. I haven't beat it, so I can't speak on
Sphere
it.
is now open to you.
You're finna get on it though.
Go. Achieve what you desire.
Only a true battle can hone your resolve.
Yeah, I'm good off the bargain bin exclusive. And then Fragpunk got a new character. Who's the audience for such game? Weebs.
I stop people.
Musty weebs.
Now you know me as well as I do.
She's a stealth character. Wait, no, isn't she already in the game? She's already in the game. I could have swore I've seen this shit before. I've seen that purple stuff before, unless that's a different ability. Yeah, not new. Okay, I knew I wasn't buggy. I've seen her abilities. So why in the trailer does it say development build, not final? That's weird. Yo, game trailers. Y'all dropping trailers. Why is this in a reveal trailer when she's already... Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. I was like, yo, I'm pretty sure I fought her before. What the fuck? Fragpunk plays like Valorant if the bullets actually go where you want to shoot. Pretty much. We played Misi, Melody, and then Brooke. We played Ranked the other day. I was having fun with it. I was having more fun with Ranked on Fragpunk than fucking Marvel Rivals because it felt like I was playing against people my actual level. Get my likes up. All right. We're gonna use the bathroom. And then I'm going to hop on Assassin's Creed since we're talking